we are, ladies and gents. Just giving Barry a service before we head to Florida. New fuel filter, new oil filter, new air filter, fresh oil for the bloke himself. Just pulled the old fuel filter out. Doesn't look like it's in bad shape compared to the old one. And also cleaned out the bowl. It's not as dirty as before, so we're on a win. So chuck the new fuel filter in, get under, drain the oil sump, put a new oil filter on there, and yeah, hopefully it's good to go. All the way back to Florida, another 30 hours in Baza.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids.
Same problem, so it looks like I need to flush my tank. There we go, very dirty. Give this a clean and problem solved.
You go, but won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our marks to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. Gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're
over $50,000 a year.
There it is. Service done. Oil, filters. Thanks to my friend Steve here.
I didn't do it. I came late.
You helped though. But yeah, we can now drive to Florida. Drive all your shit down to Florida, can't we, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to Florida.
Alrighty.
You're going to Florida, I'll be behind you.
Next step is to muck around with some batteries and get them mounted, and then we're done for the day. There it is. My batteries fit. I am stoked on that. Like, it is almost perfect. So now I just gotta make a brace on each side to hold them in, and then tomorrow we're hooking all this electrical up. So exciting times. I'll have some lights and shit working in the bus finally.
Moon is watching shallow dreams. Night is rocking her to sleep. Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. Sunset in golden fields. Goddess warrior and a queen. Lost the battle
Batteries
and her dreams.
are mounted. They are as fucking solid as a rock. So I'm just going to cut this tail off so it's a bit neater. But that's good. It's starting to come together up here, which has been a painstakingly thing, but hey, we're getting there. So cut this off and then that's me done for the day. So this afternoon I'm going to go to the hardware, get plugs and stuff for all this stuff, and then yeah, tomorrow we're going to rip into that. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Gotcha. All right. Well, some of you may notice we've got some lights that are working in the bus. My electrical is all done. I do apologise for not filming any of it. Just a bit of a privacy thing for the guy who's helped me out. That was Chris from Tune Designs in Fort Collins. He did an awesome job. I'll show you. Here's all the electrical, all wired up, all done. Got a breaker box here with all my breakers all listed up there. Batteries are in with sensors and everything. So we're good to go. I'm heading back to Florida now. There's my reverse camera as well. Cigarette lighter plug all installed. So I'm heading back to Florida now. I'm in Fort Collins for the last night here in Colorado. Heading to Oklahoma tomorrow to catch up with a buddy of mine who lives there. So I'll film my way down there. Hopefully get a nice sunrise for you. It's going to be a long day, probably about 12 hours of driving. But once I get down to Florida, I can start to bowl over hopefully the rest of the build. So I'm officially out of the woods with that headache of electrical because I couldn't wrap my head around it. So positive signs moving forward. So I'll see you in the morning for some time lapses and plenty of driving. Adios. Morning, y'all. It's 4 a.m. and we're heading to Florida. So got a 12-hour stint today. As I said, catching up with some friends for dinner, so we had to leave it pretty early so that I make it in time. But it's nice and warm this morning. It's 0 degrees or 32, depends on how you say it. But yeah, hopefully we can send it all the way to Oklahoma and have a few beers with my friend James Burke. Phew.
Million thoughts are spinning round in my head. My boss holds it down, 'cause I'm almost there. Now I see you through the window and I'm walking on air. But I won't let you know, and I know how it goes. It's supposed to feel incredible.
Well, we're 8 hours into the road trip and heading to Florida. I stopped at a gas station to get fuel about an hour ago. Need to go to the toilet, went to the toilet, and it was not pretty. But then I spent some time in there, got back in the bus, got down the road a bit, and I just had to pull over on the side of the road, and it's coming out both ends. I've got some sort of bug or food poisoning. It's not pretty. So I got 4 hours to go, hoping that things improve. Just going to sit here for 20 minutes or so and everything's settle, but I got some wicked stomach cramps and all kinds of things. So fingers crossed I can get moving again, but I'm in the hurt locker. But anyway, we're in Texas, so first time in Texas. Everything's bigger, lots of cornfields. So, but yeah, I'm hurting at the moment. This is not pretty either.
Baby, where were we? Said you changed and a lot. Got the memories still popping up. Show me your heart, show you mine. You go first, I will whine. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful. And I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. Million thoughts are flying from my head. Let's kiss them away and stay in my bed. Just to know that you are mine. I'm floating on air.
Here we are back on the road, folks. Had a nice little stopover in Marlow, Oklahoma. Stayed with some friends last night. Had a buddy who's moved to America and he's got a really nice pad. So back on the road. Hopefully hit the state of Florida today. But we'll wait and see. Bit of a late start, but we'll get into it.
Well, folks, first drama of the road trip. Not a major one, but we've got one. Unfortunately, I'm still crook as a dog, so probably should be in Florida right now, but we're just about to cross the border into Alabama. I have been shitting through the eye of a needle, so nearly every hour I've got to stop at a truck stop and get rid of some diarrhea. So it's not fun, but we're slowly but surely making it back to Florida. Bit of luck, be home by the afternoon. It's 10 o'clock now, been driving for a couple of hours. But yeah, as I said, I'm extremely crook. I think I got a dodgy burrito or something when I left Fort Collins, but get this fixed, get back on the road and keep chugging away. So hopefully there's only 1 or 2 more toilet breaks and 1 more fuel stop, so we can get there before the sun is down. But we'll get this sorted. Like that, we're back on the road. Saying on the GPS, 6 hours to Florida. Let's hope we can get there in minimal stops.
Now I got someone to embrace. From the day you stole
Here it is.
my heart.
We've made it back last night to sunny, warm Florida. Finally got some shorts back on. So today, just been cleaning out the bus. And then yeah, we'll get stuck into hopefully plugging up these holes on the reverse lights and a few other things. Barry seemed to make it down pretty smoothly. We just got to figure out the speed limited situation. If I can get rid of that speed limiter, hopefully he'll do quicker than 65, because yeah, that 36-hour trip took like 42 hours, but didn't help that I was still crook. I'm still crook now, but anyway. So yeah, next episode, hopefully I'll have some content of me filling these holes in and a few other little odd jobs, and yeah, we can get started working on making Barry complete. But for here and now, I'll be in Florida, living the sunshine lifestyle. Gotcha.